New Google Gemma 4 MTP Drafters is insane. Run AI 3x faster on your own computer. What if your AI tools could run 3 times faster overnight without losing any quality at all? Why is nobody talking about the one update from Google that just changed everything? Is the slow AI you've been using actually holding you back from getting real work done? What if I told you a tiny helper model can make a massive AI model fly? This just dropped and almost no one is paying attention. You're about to see why this matters more than you think. Hey, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie. Help people learn AI tools and actually use them in their daily work. Today I'm breaking down the new Google Gemma 4 MTP Drafters. This is wild. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is, how it works, who it helps, and how to start using it yourself. Stick with me because I'm also sharing a few simple tips at the end that will save you a ton of time. Let's get into it. So first, what is this actually? On May 5th, 2026, Google released something called multi-token prediction drafters for the Gemma 4 family of open models. The name sounds complicated, but the idea is simple. They built tiny helper models that ride alongside the big Gemma 4 models. And with this little trick, the whole thing runs up to 3 times faster. Here's the part that blew my mind. The output quality stays exactly the same. You don't lose anything. You just get the answer faster. Quick bit of background. Gemma 4 is Google's open model family, released just a few weeks before the drafters came out. In the first few weeks alone, it hit over 60 MB downloads. The family ranges from tiny edge models like E2B and E4B that run on phones, up to the 31B dense model and the 26B mixture of experts model for workstations. The one problem everyone kept running into was speed. Even on a great computer, the model felt slow. That's the bottleneck Google just solved. Here's why standard AI models feel slow in the first place. When a normal large language model writes text, it produces 1 token at a time. A token is just a tiny piece of a word. The computer has to move billions of parameters in and out of memory just to make 1 single token. So most of the time, your processor is sitting there waiting on memory. That's why your local AI feels sluggish even when you have a strong graphics card. The compute is fine. The memory is the choke point. Now this is where the magic happens. Stay with me because once you get this, you'll never see AI inference the same way again. The way the multi-token prediction drafter fixes this is through a technique called speculative decoding. Google researchers actually wrote the original paper on this back in 2022. Here's the simple version. You take the big heavy model. That's the target. Then you pair it with a small fast model. That's the drafter. The drafter is lightweight, so it can guess a bunch of future tokens really quickly. Then the big model takes all those guesses and checks them in 1 single pass. If the big model agrees with the guesses, it accepts the whole sequence at once and even adds 1 more token on top. So instead of generating 1 token at a time, you basically get a whole chunk of tokens in the time it used to take to make one. That's how you get the 3 times speed up. And here's the part that should make you sit up. The big model has the final say on every single token. If the drafter guesses wrong, that guess gets thrown out. The output is mathematically identical to what the big model would have given you on its own.